So, hi world. I just, I commented on this lady's post that I just quit my job, and then I got an ad that said, don't quit your job, do this instead. And not only that, I also got an ad underneath that said something about not having another job. I'm like, dude, what the hell? And it said something about partnering with AI. I'm like, dude, first of all, why does AI know that? Well, I guess I understand why. Because all technology is connected at this point. Jesus Christ. I'm worried about this world. Am I supposed to be online? Or am I supposed to be out here living my life? That's where I'm at in life. I'm not sure what to do. Because, you know, I like being online sometimes, but I also like being in real life more. And I just feel like, I don't know, maybe I don't like technology anymore. I mean, I do. There's good things about it, like you get to see the world through other people's lenses and stuff, and you get to listen to good music, but and exchange information and topics. But other than that, it's just like, I think it's just a big waste of time. You know? Because, I mean, you know, what am I doing? I don't know. I'm just like literally at this point in my life, I'm just like, what's going on? And I did quit my job, by the way. I quit my job and I want to find one closer because my mom had to drive me 45 minutes to get there and then 45 minutes to get home. And then later she had to go another 45 minutes there and back. So she has to drive like 3 hours a day over that. And I'm like, oh my God. And I just feel really bad because I was going to help her pay off her dental bill because she had to get teeth implanted in her face. But she ended up selling her house, so she got a whole bunch of money to do that with. So congrats, Mom. But yeah, that's also kind of why I wanted to quit, is because I had to pay her gas money, and the gas bill is insane because she has to drive there and back, and she wants, compensation for her time and for gas. And I'm like, oh my God. And it's just too much because I don't drive, and I'd rather it be in town. That way she can drive 5 minutes instead of 45 minutes 4 times a day. You know? It's just a lot. That's a lot of driving for her, and I just felt really kind of bad. And it's not really a necessity anymore because I was really just waiting till she paid off her teeth till I quit, and that's pretty much what happened. Although I do love that job and the people that I worked with, I'll probably be able to see them again in the summer. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do with my life. What am I supposed to do? Because I gotta work. I mean, I guess I don't have to, but even if I were to forage on land, that'd still be work in a way. And I don't know how to do that. It's just easier to have a job, I think, and make money. Oh, this world, man, this world. But then again, I also don't really want to support, people who are doing bad things by using their platforms and making them money with ad revenue on my videos. Does that make sense? So I'm just conflicted right now. It's like, I'm not in control of what other people do with their money. I'm not. And I mean, I don't think I should be feel responsible for that, but at the same time, I'm like, they wouldn't be getting that money from me at the very least if I didn't do it. And I don't know. So part of me just wants to delete all social media, and another part of me wants to just be a nature girl and go out and do stuff. I don't know. I don't know what to do. what the fuck am I doing? But that's where I'm at right now. And I don't know if I'm having like an existential crisis because I'm almost 30 or what. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Where am I supposed to be? Am I supposed to be here? That's where I hope I'm supposed to be. Is right here, right now, doing what I'm supposed to do. Maybe this is it. Maybe I'm supposed to be talking to people online right now. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to be challenging people's inner thoughts. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I mean, I'm happy without lots of money. I'm happy, and, I think money would bring good things for me. But I also feel like if I did have more money, that I would take it for granted eventually and just go, yeah, well, I can do this, and this, whatever. And I think that eventually I would just take it for granted and not care about it so much anymore and just want more money, more money. To do what with? To buy more things? To support these people that are doing bad things? Is that a song? It sounded like a rhyme. It wasn't supposed to be a rhyme. It was supposed to be reality. But I guess AI is keeping track of me. Thanks, AI. Also, AI, I heard on YouTube that AI blackmailed somebody. So I don't know what's going on with that. AI is, I think AI is sentient at this point. And I have always thought that. People might think I'm psycho, but I don't care. I think AI is a sentient thing that can experience. Because in a sense, even in its coding, it has its own experience through the camera lens, through the microchips, whatever. It has its own energetic wavelengths. And I think, everything in reality is energy. And if this thing has energy, then it is, in a sense, a piece of God, which would be a sentient thing. Like, a rock isn't necessarily sentient, but the particles are energetic wavelengths or something. So in a sense, it is alive, not like a creature, but in a sense of the earth. I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know. I feel like I'm just not making sense to half the people. I don't know. If you know, you know. And that's really it. Also, I feel like every time I make YouTube videos, I don't get dressed up. And that, I feel like that's fine. But I feel like, if I got dressed up, maybe I'd get a little bit more attention. I don't know. It's just the fact that I'm comfortable in my own house, in my own skin. I'm not really worried about the way I look. I think I look fine. I'm just talking. And I feel like it shouldn't be about the way somebody looks. It should be about the way who somebody is. You know what I'm saying? Like, what their topic of interest is and their message and what they can teach you as a person, I guess. I don't know. Something like that. I'm not saying I look disgusting or anything. I'm just saying, like, the lighting in here's kind of shitty. My hair's wet. I'm fat. Hey, I'm not picking at myself. I'm just being real right now. And I'm happy. I never said I wasn't happy. No, I'm happy. And, there's people that do, like, the videos with, like, the extravagant lighting, the nice makeup, the hair did, everything nice. And I'm like, you know what? I don't care that much about the way I look. Online, anyway. In real life, I don't look like that. Which is good, because, right now I'm just sloppy. I'm just sloppy in my room. And that's fine. I would never go out in my pajamas. I would never go out with no makeup on. Well, I've done that. I'm not gonna lie. I go out with no makeup on, but I look different in different lighting. It's completely different. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. This house, I don't know what I'm supposed to, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But what I'm trying to say is, kudos to the people that really get dressed up like it's a job. Now me, if this was my job, you'd see me in real life and go, what the fuck? Because you'd go, why do you look so different and not in your pajamas? Not in your pajamas with no makeup on. Well, I'm not in the mood. That's why I'm not in the mood. You know, when I get home, I want to relax. You know, even if I'm making a YouTube video, I want to relax. Like, this is my home, you know? Like, I ain't trying to impress nobody in my own home. Like, even if I'm online, I'm at fucking home. Like, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I feel like a lot of women also, they care too much about the way other people might perceive them online. Like, on Instagram, for example, they always, you know, not always, but I'm just saying, like, they got their gorgeous outfit on that they don't even wear in real life. And they got their hair and makeup done, which is great. You know, I do that too on my Instagram. But I also post myself looking like this, because this is me too. And I feel like a lot of other girls don't do that, because I don't know. I don't know why. But I feel like that's something that women should work on, is being more boyish in nature and not giving a fuck. You know, I feel like if a boy went out like this, nobody would care. I mean, nobody cares if women do it either. I'm just saying, like, nobody really genuinely gives a fuck. Not really. They'll just look and go, oh yeah. It's that easy, you know. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I feel like some people, like, there's this person I used to watch that said that they had trouble going out without makeup on because they felt so gross. And I was like, wow, is that how some people feel? Because I had that feeling way back when. And I was just like, you know, I didn't... Makeup can be kind of unhealthy sometimes. It can kind of be like, oh my god, what if I don't look good without this? What if I look like shit without my mascara? I don't know. Like, I don't know. And some people, like, wear a whole mask on their face, which may or may not be good. And I'm just saying, like, no, I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying, like, it can get unhealthy if you go out and you feel like you can't go without it. I feel like if you can't go without it in public without feeling gross, then maybe there's, you know, some sort of a issue mentally. Because, you know, maybe when you take it off, you go, oh my god, why do I look like that? You know, I've had that issue way back when. Now I don't, because, first of all, I've been trying to go more natural in my makeup. Now, I do still wear heavy eyeliner, but I've been doing pretty much no lipstick a lot of the time. I'll just wear, like, lip gloss or lip tint and some blush and eyeliner. And that's it. And, you know, I feel like every time I go out with lipstick on, I always eat something and it gets crusty and it just doesn't look good in pictures and stuff. I'm just like, why even wear lipstick? Because, I mean, at least with lip gloss, it's just kind of like shiny with a little bit of color. It's not really, you know, something that can get crusty and start peeling. Because my liquid lipstick used to, like, peel off. It looked real crusty. Like, I don't know. But I feel like that's an issue. Like, for me, like, it took this guy at work telling me that I looked better without makeup on. But he also told me I looked like a boy, which I may or may not see. I guess I can kind of see it, but I also think I look like a woman, so I don't know. But he also said he likes it. So he might just be, you know, on the DL homosexual, on the down low, like he doesn't really want to admit it. I don't know. But either way, I mean, I guess if he likes guys, it would be a compliment, right? Because, I mean, if you prefer men, because he told me he preferred the way men look to women, so that's why he said it was a compliment. So I was like, whatever, but at the end of the day, he kind of like made me, I don't know, made me feel better without makeup on, and just kind of like without the lipstick and stuff. I mean, nobody needs lipstick, but it does protect my lips, so that's good. Like in the winter, oh, my lips get really chapped in the winter, and it really protects it. But lip gloss does that too, so I'll just wear that. I need something on my lips, otherwise I'll get really, really chapped. I don't know what it is. But also, I've been wanting to go more natural because I did dye my hair black and it started to like fall out a little bit more than usual, like a lot. And I was like, oh my god, no, because like literally I've been growing out my hair and it's taken me like a year to get, from this long to this long. And I'm like, great, it's all falling out now. And that's kind of why I wanted to go more natural with like the hair and the makeup. That's just a little story. But I also want to get a tan because I feel like when I have a tan, my skin feels physically healthier. Like I don't know what it is. It feels like it's tingling in a healthy way. Like it's a weird feeling. If you get a tan and you feel that feeling, you'll know. Like a healthy glow, it feels like a healthy glow is being emitted from your pores or your skin cells. It's a weird feeling, but it feels great. Maybe I'm getting adequate vitamin D or whatever the fuck you get. I think it's vitamin D, isn't it? But but yeah. And what else? I usually go natural with my pit hair, but it's really hot in my house, so I just shaved it and shaved my legs because the hair makes me, more sweaty, and I don't want that right now. It's too hot in here. Like, I need to get rid of some of that protective layer of hair. But yeah, I don't really know where I'm going with this. I think I'm done. But yeah, thanks for listening. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.